Hi guys, this is Carlos from Tech. Today we are going to have a look at form builders in WordPress. There are actually two ways of building forms interface in WordPress. The first way is the only way, the hard way, where you have to do your PHP coding and uploading it as a template in WordPress. Or the second way, it's using plugins. Actually, this was what we began to do initially. And looking at this interface, you can see some few changes over here where the color is the only difference over here. We made the color change earlier on. Okay, initially it was green. Now I just changed this to blue. To do that, it's just a simple task. You can go to your dashboard. Okay, moving to customize your site, and in your dashboard over here you can see that when you look at the colors, initially here was green. So what I just did was to change this green to this particular color. That is my preferred color actually. So but today the point of interest is to building forms that can actually contain fields, drop downs, file uploaders and all that. To do that, the hard way is to do your PHP coding. Just in case you can code in PHP, you do it and you upload it as a template and use it on any page at all in WordPress. Today we are going to have a look at a plugin called Formidable Pro. Actually, plugins are there to help you to achieve tasks more faster, tasks that could not be easily achieved using your own means of coding. So if you don't know how to code in PHP, there's no big deal. You can actually use your plugin as one. So today the point of interest is going to be based on Formidable Pro. So you move to your plugin states, and these are the pre-installed plugins that we have initially over here. And none of these plugins are going to actually help us in our projects. And then to look for a new plugin, you just go to add new. In here you can look for any plugin at all. The body press for some charts environments. These are some of the plugins that we have. Okay, so we have a lot of plugins over here. Initially by default, these are the plugins that comes with your internet connection. But then what you can equally download a plugin and upload it inside over here. So we want to look at Formidable Pro plugin. Formidable Pro. Yeah, so we have our Formidable Pro plugins over here. Okay, the best WordPress form builder. Okay, a form plugin, simple drag and drop buildings, and the visual form styling and unlimited email notifications. Okay, so what they're trying to say over here is that with this plugin you can have drag and drop form builders. Okay, so a form builder, for instance, can be a field, can be a text box, can be a number field, can be a drop down, can also be a file uploader and all that. So we can go ahead and do our field installation over here. Mind you that this thing you see over here is a light version of this, but then let's do our installation of the light plugin, which is Formidable Pro. Let's install it directly from our dashboard. Okay, so this is our network fully connected and we are going with this dashboard installation. We can actually download it down and install it through our manual way. Okay, but today we want to do it straightforward from here. Okay, once installed, we actually need to activate it. Okay, to see if this is actually installed, you move to your plugins to see in the list if you have really installed this plugin, and you should see it popping up in this dashboard here. Okay, so this is our Formidable Pro forms that we have actually installed over here, but we need to actually activate it for it to work. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to activate this plugin. Okay, after activating this plugin, okay, you can see the settings over here. So let's reload this dashboard and see if we still have our Formidable Pro in this version. So let's reload our dashboard. Alright, so you can see Formidable over here. So this is just a few thoughts to take you around as to how you can use it. You're not interested in this, so let's move directly to our forms. And this is the form interface, so you can actually begin to create some forms over here. Okay, so we have the drag and drops over here, but because this is not the sold version, these ones will not be activated. Okay, this is not the sold version, so they will not be activated. So by default you have about 8 fields ready for yourself to be used. Okay, so what we're going to do is we try to go to the forms back again. and these are actually the forms that you can actually get when you finish adding a new form. So you can go to Formidable Pro, www.formidableforms.com. Okay, this is the main site where Formidable is being sold. You can go to the pricing. I see the pricing is as cheap as almost $50. You can get started with your Formidable Pro full package. Okay, where you can have all the fields ready for yourself. I've actually gone for this version, the small business version. So you can actually come here and see what you want for yourself. Okay, to get a full version of Formidable Pro, you need to activate your Pro form. Okay, so you can move to their site, which is formidableproforms.com. Okay, so this is the site, and you need to get started. So when you look at the pricing here, okay, so as low as $49 you can get a full package of the Pro. Okay, so I want to log in. I'll be back when I finish logging in. So this is actually my account. Okay, so I can download any of these plugin add-ons over here, or download the Formidable Pro itself. Okay, so what I gotta do over here is to download the Formidable Pro. Okay, the version 2.037. so it's downloading over here. Okay, it's almost 2.1 megs. So that is the Formidable Pro level after you finish paying for one of the packages. Okay, so I'm going to do the installation of this particular plugin. Okay, the Pro version of this. Initially it was the light version, so the light wouldn't give you all the access that you want. Some of the things over here, the file upload, the date forms, will not be available for you, but then you can just have a default form with just this 8 available form builders. So now that I have my Formidable Pro downloaded after paying for it, so what I just gotta have to do is to go to plugins. Okay, so when you go to your plugins, so this is the Formidable Pro. What you do is you deactivate this one. So once you are in your plugin lines, you deactivate the Formidable Pro and you delete your forms. Okay, I sure want to delete this, want to delete it. So it means that you don't have Formidable Pro inside over here anymore, but I want to do an upgrade, so you add a new one. So now you can do the manual installation over here by uploading a plugin, choosing the manual one. Okay, from the downloads, because that's why I've downloaded it to. The plugin is here, Formidable Pro. So I want to do the manual installation with the Pro. When this is done, you can do your activation from here, or you move to plugins to do your activations. So you can activate your Formidable Pro, the Pro version of the drag and drop. So you can go to settings this time around and feed in your registration code over here. Okay, so after you enter the registration code, which is your license code that you probably get from your site after you pay, okay, then you're gonna do here and upload your code. So once the code is uploaded and you save the license, then you are good to go. You can use this interface for anything at all. My Formidable Pro is fully activated now. Okay, so I have actually installed this, and when I move to Formidable Pro and I get to this particular form over here, I should see all the fields ready for myself now. So I have all these fields for myself. I can begin to use them. Single line, paragraph, checkbox, drop down. Okay, so this one I can update this form, give it a name. So give the form a name, Edcatech form. Okay, so let's update this form. Let's go to our pages. Let's create a page called form page, and on this page we can decide to bring in the Formidable form over here. Okay, so this form Edcatech, I want to display the title, display the description, minimize form HTML, make field ready, only field editable. That we don't want that. And let's insert this post. So this is what we have. Let's change this to a more lucrative way of understanding it. So we have Formidable ID2, which means the form ID2. It has a title. If you put 0 here, it means no title. If you put 0 here, it means no description. You actually minimize this, it means no minimization. So let's publish this. Go to our main site, reload this, and over here you can see the page gets added to our menu. So let's go to form page. So this is what we got. Okay, so our form is now ready. This is a very easy way of using your forms, okay, of building a form in WordPress for our systems. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned on the channel to learn more tutorials on how to use Formidable Pro form to build a nice system just like what I've shown you in other tutorials.